Hello, I am Marie Contreras. For the last 20 years, I have been a vintage and antique collectibles reseller on eBay. For the last 5 years, I have run my own pet care business. I write a weekly blog about pet care, and I recently wrote my first book about caring for dogs. I make videos on this channel about growing a small business, saving money, and living life on your own terms. If this sounds like something you would enjoy, stick around. I hope you enjoy what I created for you.
Hello. In today's video, I'm going to test a paint product that will turn this white hood range, hopefully, into one that looks like stainless steel. I've got a new stainless steel stove and I've got a new stainless steel fridge. I didn't buy a new stainless steel dishwasher and I've already pulled the front panel out of it. I'm going to paint just that, and I'm going to paint my range hood to match. So I thought I would let you know how I like the product. Okay, this is the product that I got, and I got it on Amazon. It's called Liquid Stainless Steel LSS. There's two parts to it. There's the base coat and there's a top coat. This is the front panel from my dishwasher. There was a white side and a bisque side. And I just took this out and I'm going to paint this with the stainless steel, and then I'm going to do the range hood. So hopefully it has a nice effect. I didn't replace my dishwasher or my range hood because they're not broken. My refrigerator was broken and so was my stove, so those needed to be replaced. But for the two items that weren't broken, I'd like to just upgrade them cosmetically. And I figured it was worth a shot. I'd see if this stuff worked before buying all new appliances that don't need to be replaced. I've shaken this stuff up and I'm just going to brush it on with a foam roller and probably put 2 to 3 coats on and let it dry in between, and then put the top coat on. Should be pretty easy, and I've seen other videos. It looks like it works pretty well. Ooh. Looks like metal. And I'm just doing this on my living room floor on top of an old broken down cardboard box. I'm gonna do really thin coats to start, and I think I'm gonna like this. I like the way it's going on. It really looks like metal. How fun is that? The hardest part is gonna be to keep my cats off of this panel. But they're pretty good about things that are wet. I'll just have to put it somewhere up and out of their way while it dries. This first coat is very streaky, but I've got a really good feeling about this. That's the first coat. I feel really good about this. I think it's gonna work. Now I'm in the kitchen and I'm gonna do the first coat on the hood. I might wanna put something down though. Don't really wanna get this paint all over my brand new stove. Probably put something down. There we go. Probably freehand this, Now to prep the surface, I did clean it really well and I sanded it down a little bit so that it would be smooth. I've actually painted this one other time before. When I first got the condo, it was an off-white color, and I got some Rust-Oleum appliance paint and I painted it white to match the stove that I had at the time. And that product worked really well because it was really flaked off and it was worn just from being scrubbed over the years. And so the finish that was on there before I had put on. So this is not the first time I've painted this, but I'm really liking it. I think 3, maybe 4 coats will be just perfect. And it's gonna look good. So I'm gonna go put the 3rd coat on the dishwasher panel, and then I'll come back and put the 3rd coat over here. I think I'm gonna let it dry overnight before I put the last coat on. The 2nd coat is still a little wet, so I'm just gonna give it, I'm just gonna let it just cure so that I can get a nice good finish. All right, I've done 5 coats now, and I am loving the finish. I'm going to put the top coat on tomorrow, and that'll make it shiny, which will match my fridge and my stove. But I'm loving it. I think this was a success. 2 thumbs up for this. And I will link the product in the description. I think it looks good. What do you think? That saved me hundreds of dollars. A new range hood would be a couple $100, and a new dishwasher was going to be about $700. So by the time you get installation and taxes, I probably just saved myself $1,000. The paint was $30 to $40, somewhere in there. So still drying, but I like it. I think it looks much better. Now I haven't painted the inside underneath. Can you leave in the comments whether you think I should? Right now I kind of like that it's light underneath there and it matches the wall and it kind of reflects the light. I don't know if I want it dark. So what would you do? Would you paint it to match the outside, or would you leave it light the way it is? Let me know. All right, I've got several coats done. This is the dishwasher panel. I think it looks pretty good. All I have left to do now is the top coat. The painted coats are dry. I'm really liking them. I'm going to put the top coat on, and then I'm going to let it dry overnight. And then I will put this panel back in my dishwasher tomorrow morning after I've allowed it to dry overnight. So this is the top coat. It's like a white color now. I'm sure it dries clear. And I'm painting this flat because there's fewer drips that way. I could have left this in the dryer, not the dryer, but I could have left it in the dishwasher, but I would have had to tape it off and it would have been harder to get a nice smooth coat. That's why I took this panel out. They're designed to take, the older ones are designed to take out. They used to have different color options, so you could flip them around and have one color on one side and one color on another. And so it was very easy to remove this. And it'll just slide back in this tomorrow morning when I put it back. It's only held on with there's a side bracket that holds it on with a couple screws. To go over the same area too much because that'll pull it up and you'll have a greater chance of streaking. Where I'm going over where I've been there before, it's just because I see a little bit of dripping and I don't want drips. So I'm trying to smooth those out as I see them. Ideally, you'll put on a thinner coat and you won't have the drips. Goobering up this part of it, but I guess we'll see how it dries. So far it's been real easy to clean up. It's all been soap and water cleanup. Because the rest of the process I've really enjoyed. So we'll see what it looks like in the morning and keep our fingers crossed that I didn't mess up with the final application of the clear coat. Well, this is the finished product. I think it looks really good. That's the hood with the new appliances. And there's the old dishwasher with the new panel on it. I think everything matches really nicely.
If you enjoyed this video, nudge the like button. If you would like to see more like this, consider subscribing. If you would like to read the blog or check out my new book, I'm going to leave links to them in the description. Thank you for watching. Bye till next time.